What up? This is Rapids. So G Herbo's cousin, No Limit Wet, has been reportedly arrested by the feds. And so I got a little information for y'all. So let's get to it. Basically, people are saying it looks like No Limit Wet was brought in by the feds due to having a switch, is what I'm hearing. But a lot of people are finding it suspicious that he's in the feds right after G Herbo just got a light sentence. See, a lot of people thought G Herbo was going to be doing 5 years. Instead, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, he only has to do 3 years of probation from the feds instead of doing 5 years in. So people are wondering. I even made a video a while back, and I was speculating on that as well. I knew something was going on with G Herbo. I mean, I didn't know, but I was speculating. And this looks very funny now that No Limit Wet, who also goes by the name Drench, is now locked up now. People are saying that No Limit Drench is actually G Herbo's cousin. So I haven't verified that, but that's what reports are. Just like people were saying, King Von was Dirk's cousin. So if No Limit Wet is G Herbo's cousin, I mean, that still doesn't rule out that he might have, there might have been some negotiations, maybe a proffer agreement. I know these days you can pretty much tell on people privately, and they'll use you if they need you. But I've seen some agreements like Keefe D's agreement and others where they will actually make a deal with you secretly just to get information, and then they let you off light, and you might not even have to tell, in the courtroom or nothing sometimes. So there's all these weird little agreements that you can make with them, and people are speculating if G Herbo got off light by making some statements about No Limit Wet, because right after G Herbo got that light sentence, it's like a week later, it seems like, that now No Limit Wet, or Drench as he goes by, has now been locked up by the feds according to reports. Now No Limit Wet has been turning up in the streets. I mean, people were saying G Herbo wasn't looking out for none of the NLMB members, but that's I think Cairo was trying to get everyone. No Limit Cairo was out there talking about G Herbo wasn't doing nothing for the homies, but G Herbo ended up going back to the trenches and doing a song and a video with No Limit Wet, who is, like I said, possibly his cousin, and he put him on. So No Limit Wet has been making a lot of noise since then. He's been pretty consistent, putting out videos and doing pretty good numbers, actually. So he ended up changing his name to Drench. So he goes by Drench now. He was putting out videos, turning up, making a lot of noise in the streets. Now they're saying that he got caught with a switch out of nowhere. Now, see, No Limit Wet is a real interesting story because he had beat 4 bodies. He was in the courtrooms trying to beat these charges. They tried to put 4 on him. They said he took down 4 people, and he was fighting those charges, and somehow he got all of those charges dropped. One day he said he woke up and the lawyer said, yeah, he was sitting down, he was in for a while. And then he said he got a call from the lawyer. They said, yeah, show up to court. I think he had already gotten, they had already let him out on bail or something by then. And then, so he went into court and they said, yeah, you beat that. So this story is crazy. I mean, that's like King Von type material. That's King Von type numbers. That's almost like double digits, right? So they said, so No Limit beat those charges out of nowhere, and that was suspicious as well. So I don't know if the feds is saying, like, I don't think they can do double jeopardy. I don't know if they can try him for them 4 bodies again through the feds, because he already, beat those charges. So I'm not sure if they can even do that. But I'm hearing reports that there's this dude named Shells. His name was Shooter Shells, and there's a lot of people were speculating if NLMB had something to do with that. So it could be all types of things that they could have had him for, that they might be interested in getting No Limit Wet for. Who knows? I mean, I don't know if he did anything. Look, I'm just speculating on all this. I mean, from the information that I got, but we're not accusing No Limit Drench of doing anything. But a lot of people were speculating about Shells, what happened to Shells, because he was going at NLMB very hard, and then he got taken out real dirty in the streets of Chicago. So a lot of people were speculating if NLMB had anything to do with that. So, you know, there's a lot of open cases that are very suspicious that this whole thing could be about when it comes to NoLimit Drench. I mean, and also the feds have said that they are looking into a lot of the Chicago stuff now. So we just saw they got the O Block 6. And I don't know if they're done. I'm hearing reports that they're not done with Chicago yet. A lot of people are hoping that they don't get a little Dirk now, or they might be looking into him now with the connection with King Von, and if trying to see if there's anything there. And I don't think there is, but you know, they're probably looking, and now it looks like they're looking into NLMB with this whole Herbo. I mean, with NoLimit Drench getting taken in according to reports now. This is information that's coming from the streets, like I said. So we really haven't heard an official report, or we also don't have an official paperwork that he's even in there. But this is what they all saying. There's the streets is talking, yo. So this is what they saying. NoLimit is in there, and look, it doesn't look good. Now, if this is all over a switch, that's one thing. That sounds like a isolated incident, but it's very suspicious with the timing of this happening right after Herbo got let off light. So a lot of the guys is talking, and it just ain't looking real good right now for you know, Herbo got to keep a low profile, I think, right now, because a lot of people was kind of speculating about this. And they're saying this don't look too good. So I'll keep y'all posted as more information becomes available. Look, if you want to see the best documentary about what they're suspecting NoLimit Wet did, about, you know, with the whole 4 bodies that they say he took down, well, I got that documentary on RapHITZ1.com. Links in the comment section and description box. Just go to RapHITZ1.com and go to the search section and type in wet, and it should come up. You can see the best documentary out there about what he was alleged to have done with the 4 people and what that was all about. So I'm also gonna leave some more links in there as well. If you want a giveaway, I got some cool giveaways and all that. So make sure you like and subscribe and all that. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'm out of here.